The Captain Frank Butler Casualty Care Award. For those of you unfamiliar with Captain Butler, he is a former Navy SEAL, a physician, and essentially the plank owner for tactical combat casualty care. In the aftermath of the Battle of Mogadishu in 1993, he got together with some like-minded individuals representing various services within the military, and they conceptualized what would, ultimately in 1996 become the Committee on Tactical Combat Casualty Care. They published a paper. It is now rapidly becoming a standard within the military, and there are many law enforcement agencies around the country that have adopted its civilian counterpart, which is known as Tactical Emergency Casualty Care. So we actually, Frank actually wanted to be here today, but it's his birthday and he's on vacation with his wife, and he's been away from her for a long time over the years. So there was no getting out of that vacation. But he was kind enough to tape a greeting to us, and in doing so, he's going to introduce these officers that are getting recognized. And as Frank does that, I'm going to ask them to come up on stage and join us.
Hi, I'm Frank Butler from the Department of Defense's Committee on Tactical Combat Casualty Care. First, thanks to Inspector Jim Edson, both for the idea of conceiving of these awards and for the opportunity to help present them by video today. Very special congratulations to today's award winners, Officer Hank Fannard, Game Warden Rob Fretz, Sergeant Donald Keel, and Deputy Mike Marr. Jim sent me the details of your remarkable accomplishments in saving the lives of the victims of the active shooter incident at the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs. Your preparation, your courage, your initiative, and your quick thinking enabled you to help these victims survive their injuries and return home to their families. I was especially impressed to hear that all of you took the initiative to procure your own tourniquets and hemostatic dressings so that you would have them available when you needed them to save lives in an emergency situation. I know I could speak for everybody involved in the military's tactical combat casualty care effort when I say that it's tremendous to see these battlefield trauma care innovations being used to help save the lives of our citizens who are wounded at home. Thank you all for everything that you do, and God bless.
We already had the opportunity to meet Deputy Mike Marr. We also have Officer Hank Fannard here with the Lavernia Police Department. Sergeant Donald Kyle, also with the Lavernia Police Department. And Game Warden Rob Fretz from the state of Texas. So, these gentlemen did what many law enforcement officers in this room have trained to do. Representing 4 officers, representing 3 different agencies, converge on a crisis situation, and without hesitation they act. They form a contact team. They go in with the intent of confronting one or more suspects, not knowing what exactly they're walking into. Once it was determined that the suspect had left the location, they very quickly transitioned from a tactical mode into a medical mode, and as you heard in the debrief, immediately started rendering care and facilitating evacuation of the wounded. So now we've got some other people here, so I'm going to actually kind of pass the mic, and I want you gentlemen to introduce who's here with you, and we're going to bring them up on stage too. So
I have my lovely wife Anita Moore and my parents Byron and Linda with me.
I have my girlfriend Havana Unruh and my mom, Alicia Giovanni, in the audience.
I have my girlfriend, Julie Page, in the audience. Come on up, honey.
And I have my lovely wife, Nicole Fritz. Come on.
I'd like to ask my wife, Pam Williford, to come up stage, too.
And my wife's not here, but I would like to introduce you to one of the other responders that was there besides the ones that were here up here on the stage, and that's Rusty Duncan. He's assistant chief at Stockdale Fire. He happened to be going through the community when he saw the commotion, called me on the phone. I said, come on over. And he came in and helped. And he did a little special thing during all this. He found a little boy inside that grabbed his pants leg, and he grabbed him, took care of him, took him out of the church. The little boy's here with us today. His name is Rylan Ward. Come on up, Rusty. Rylan. Rylan was one of the last, if not the last, to be released from the hospital, and he asked Rusty for a special request. He wanted to ride home in a fire truck. Rusty called me and said, can we send a fire truck? I said, sure. We sent a fire truck up, pick up Rylan, and I called the Bear County Emergency Management Coordinator. Just let him know we're gonna have fire trucks and motorcycles, and I think a few deputies went, or what, constables, whatever. And they said, fine. Next thing I know, this is a parade. He was given the honor from San Antonio Fire, all the Bear County Fire Departments. They set up on bridges. The law enforcement motorcade set up and did an honor guard for him and escorted us all the way back to his house in Wilson County. But this is Rylan Ward.
And we also want to introduce you to Julie and Christopher Workman, who were also, involved, in this incident. I think the story was kind of told about some of the things that I think, Stephen, you referred to some of the things that Julie, did, helping other, churchgoers as well. And, I think Wilson County's closed for business right now, right? We got a lot of folks up here. But it's our pleasure, on behalf of all the departments hosting this conference, to present the Captain Frank Butler Casualty Care Award for the first time to you 4 law enforcement officers for the lives that you saved that fateful day. And we also are presenting the Christina Anderson Phoenix Award to the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs. And we have Rylan and his family here, along with the Workman family here, to accept it on behalf of the church. So we're gonna leave them up here to be free to take some pictures, and we're gonna cut everyone loose for lunch in just a moment. But I've got to kind of prepare you for lunch here. So first of all, Mission Barbecue has been kind enough to help sponsor this conference. They are serving lunch today, and they are here in force. I think you're going to be pretty impressed with the logistics of what they've done. So there are 2 gymnasiums down that long hallway where the vendors are, and then there's a room behind that a large room behind that gymnasium. There is a room downstairs, and there's a tent outside. So we've got conference staff that will direct you where to go. I think we've got 5 double-sided buffet lines, so I think we're going to try and get you through those lines as quickly as we can. And we've got places all over the place, inside and outside, where you can eat. So if we can do that and try to reconvene, at 1:15, that'd be great. Thank you very much.